Who am I? I work in the city. What job exactly doesn't really matter. But I do earn far too much money. I was prepared to start on 40 grand a year. The philosophy being that if one starts at the bottom, one gains respect. He moves up quickly. And I have been. Very quickly. And I did have to increase a third world national debt. By 7 billion or so. But they had no intention of paying us back anyway. And Melissa, my partner, says they get what they deserve, and that without our presence, they would have blown themselves apart years ago. Well, perhaps if they sold them some more sophisticated weapons, they might still do it. But she didn't go to college, so she can be fucking naive sometimes. Well, I'm not living with her for her brains. I mean, she can be on the ball. Comes from working in advertising, I suppose. Anyway, she'll be home soon. So I'll finish what I was going to tell you. And last night, the oddest thing happened to me. I was driving home this morning. Parked the car. And suddenly, this bottle flies through the air and smashes inches from my head, all over the car. Fucking brilliant, I thought. And then this drunken voice yells, "Come here, you fucking yuppie wanger!" I mean me, a yuppie. Anyway, this drunken lad lurches into view, pissed as a fart. He's waving another bottle in his hand. He smashes that on the car, leaving half in his hand this time. And that was it. I was off, up into the flat like a bat after pen. Makes you wonder what life's all about in an experience like that. I could have been killed. I haven't been to work today. Too scared to leave the flat. I mean, it's all right talking about death, thinking about it. It's still just a concept, an idea. An experience like that gives it meaning. It scares the shit out of you.
Hello, darling. Had a good day?
Fine. Truth and honesty may be hard to find in life, especially when truth is transient and life only appears to change very slowly and indistinctly. But the knowledge that these ideas exist within and without us gives us that other idea, hope.
Mine's been fucking awful.
Oh?
Helping on me all day about some stupid serial lad. New ideas is what he wants all the time. My knickers too, if I gave him the chance. It's a pity he's seeing that awful Amanda woman. My God. I'm thinking adultery. But then again, I'm not actually married. Perhaps in the bank account sense of the word. Can I get you anything, darling? A drink or something?
Oh, yes, please. You know, last night some bloody oik tried to kill me. He smashed a bottle on the car.
The car? Oh my God, Jack, what did you do?
I gave him a thrashing and left him in the gutter. Day off today, recovering.
Jack, will you hurt?
God, no. Takes more than a drunken road to hurt me. But where's my peace of mind gone? What a fucking hangover! Oh, Jesus Christ! I seem to remember chasing something tough last night. Don't think I nailed him though. Pity. One less cunt earning a mint. What do they fucking do, eh? Sell other people's imaginary money. So they can make more imaginary money. So they can pay him a fucking mint. Still, one thing about murder is that you can get caught. Oh, where is that bleeding woman? I am starving! I need a drink. Wonder if Charlie's got me in my drawer yet. Nah, fucking smackhead's never reliable. I mean heroin. Mugs game. Never get me like that. Just booze. Oh, I am blow, black and brew. Oh, and the fags, of course. Should have seen him run last night. All fucking prim and proper. Fighting for king and country. Bollocks. I work 50 hours a week to keep him in champagne and rich, pretty tarts. Let me tell you what I think. Money. Now money, in this wonderful world of ours, is freedom. Now that means freedom to get out of your head in any which way you can. Now why is that? Because money is just an illusion to create more illusions about how free you are, because freedom is in your head, right? Now this may seem to you to be a bit of a complicated philosophical assertion for an ill-educated wanker like me, but this is a play. So don't worry too much about the old reality. Right. Where was I? Money. If you've got money, you're pretty free to do what you want within the realm of the concept, but you can still be unhappy. Because material wealth is only halfway to living with and understanding the human condition. Take at school. I was never told the meaning of life. Just you got to get a job, because you got to work. God put us here to work for little bits of paper until we die. Makes it all seem worthwhile, don't it?
Hello,
Jesus Christ, she's on. Look, I'll be talking about Voltaire later on, so keep listening. Oh, hello, love. How are you? Where's my tea? I am starving.
You can get what you want. I'll be now.
Oh, fucking marvellous. Lazy cow. Bet she won't let me fuck her later on either. Looks like I'll have to get out to King's Cross for a bit of underage. Right. What's her name phoned about the what's it?
What's the name?
Yes. What's her name?
Oh, what's the name? Yeah, we're going down Palais.
Oh, very chic.
No, he's an Italian.
What? someone behind my back?
As it happens, I've got myself a fancy man. Handsome and rich he is. And he doesn't just want me for food and sex.
It's the pain that keeps us going, really. Makes you understand what life is. I mean, where would your artist be if he didn't suffer? I'm not talking about material suffering, but mental suffering. Can't be satisfied with security, you see. Got to create insecurities and express it through their art. But you try talking to them. So pessimistic. If you are lucky enough to live in a world which is not all concrete and screaming tower blocks, then take a look around you. Look at the trees. Silent. Unworried. Strong. Learn their lesson. Language. It's a virus. Humanity's the plague. Spirit has become individual and selfish because none of us wants to admit that we die. So man's long-term hope of building for the future is lost. We see the earth as something to be claimed, raped, destroyed. Instead of becoming the gardeners of Eden, we have become its own executioners. Fucking shame, innit? Come on, darling. Darling.
Well, where did you put it?
Where I always put it. The bottom of your makeup box.
Oh, great. So if we get busted, I go down for possession.
Come on, darling. Hurry up.
All right. What's your last fucking flame, darling?
What?
Nothing.
Ready? Steady. Go.
Oh, yeah, that makes me feel so spiritual. Jack. Jack. I do feel randy, Jack. Let's play some really crud games.
What's on the video? Did you get 9.5 weeks? It's
Like this all the time. He never listens to me.
The boss bought a Dali today. An original Dali.
Oh, how wondrous. I love the French surrealists.
He was Spanish, darling. Stupid cow. You know, since this attack, I've begun to doubt bloody everything. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Oh, yes, of course. Arrogant shit. How am I supposed to know what nationality he was? And what difference does it make anyway? And who the fuck does he think he is? British Telecom calling. British Telecom calling. Hello? Your promotion next month, senior act designer at 26, just incredible, isn't it?
She has her uses. I mean, she is good in bed.
No. Okay then. See you tomorrow, darling. Ciao. Okay. It's got a nice sort of ring to it. Jack.
Oh.
Jack.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Jack.
Oh.
Oh, Jack. Jack. Well, what a surprise. Almost started to have an orgasm there. But it's over for him. So it's over for me. Enjoyment. Committed my first bit of adulterous fellatio today. With the boss. Promotion next month. If I haven't contracted AIDS from him. The boss ball to Darley today. Who fucking cares? Art to them is a game of prestige. His bosses win their kudos by owning ridiculously priced artwork, which they never appreciate. But that's what the art world has become. Overpriced symbols of prosperity. A nice piece of investment for Mr. Wong of Japan. I mean, I don't want to live like this. But I'm damned if I'll give my comforts away. When one is brought up on middle-class values, it's incredibly hard to reject them, just because the people you meet are so incredibly dull. But I'm afraid to leave him.
Shit! I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yeah! Imagine, if you can, a world of opposites. Very odd. Very strange. Exceptions to the rule. Yobbos talking about the theories of metaphysics, pataphysics. See, I want to keep you on your toes. I don't want you to get too settled, that's all. Right. Now I am going to talk about war. Rather absurd, isn't it? That in this day and age, we still have to blow each other apart for the sake of, let's say, national pride. Bollocks. Political gain. Bollocks. Or just sheer bloody paranoia. The funny thing is, none of us really know the true horror of war. Oh, except maybe through books, or the national media. A media which has devalued violence into a form of entertainment. Imagine, if you can, all those young boys with smashed limbs, arteries spurting rivers of blood, mingling with the muddy pools, crying for their mothers, screaming in pain just for some release. Line.
Bit fucking pointless.
Bit fucking pointless, isn't it?
We must preserve our national heritage.
But we must preserve our national heritage, I hear you cry. Bollocks. Well, we must preserve the free world. Bollocks. It's just another way of keeping you down, keeping you so scared that you won't open your mouths. Suppose it starts when we're kids. The conditioning, I mean. Playing at soldiers. And then just turning that aggression into business scruples. Free market forces. Get your retaliation in first. Cut his throat before he cuts yours! Oh, woman! Hang on. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, look what the cat has dragged in.
Plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose.
Why don't you shut up, you stupid cow? True what she says, though. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Like light reflecting off a shiny surface, never still. Reminding you of the passing of the day. Time. The eternal enemy. Time. Another tool for control. What time is it, love? What fucking difference does it make anyway? How would I know when Neighbours was on? My case in point. People revolving their lives around what time the television shows their favourite shitty little soap. Okay, darling. How's your fancy, eh?
Just like my dad.
Oh, what a lovely tongue you've got. Come on, give us a kiss, come on.
No! Leave me alone. You've no fucking idea, have you?
I think it's you who hasn't got any fucking idea, darling. Come back here at all. I'm off down the pub now. See you later.
Yeah. Another triumph in the field of male-female relations. Why can't we just talk? I should take this man to be my lawfully wedded jailer, till thy kingdom come, on earth as it is in hell. It seems I'm destined to be treated like a piece of furniture for the rest of my life. He's right though. I shouldn't have come back. But how do I know this new one's gonna be any better? My nightmares still infect my peace, guide my life. Where is my release?
Fucking hell, Charlie, I've never seen so much bloody panic!
They've been in wiped out in 10 minutes. One can hardly blame them for panicking.
Well, how am I going to pay my bloody mortgage then, eh?
Sell the car?
Cheers, Charlie. I suppose Daddy's going to bail you out.
I doubt it. You were telling me to buy. Then all of a sudden it's sell, sell, sell. Why, you're pretty well ruined, I should imagine.
I think I'm going to kill myself.
Yes, it does seem the most unembarrassing way out in the circumstances.
Bloody hell. I can't be loud and obnoxious in a bloody pub anymore. So I suppose it's all you can expect if one bases one's life on such a false sense of reality.
Sorry?
Well, it's all bloody crazy, isn't it, Charlie? I mean, tapping away on computers all day. I mean, it's all sort of imaginary money, you know? It's not the real stuff, is it? What I want is hard, fast cash.
So, are you going to do the decent thing? Kill yourself, honey?
God, man. I've got far too many material things to live for. There's Melissa, for a start.
You mean she's from a rich family?
Oh, yes. They make coffins.
Coffins?
Well, always going to need them, old boy. Supply and demand, that's what it's all about.
Hardly a conversation piece, though.
No, they don't know what fucking conversation is. Stiff as those they bury. Old boy. Melissa's not much better. It's reminds me, I better be getting back. I'm going to get a barkeep card off her before she goes and spends far too much money. Tomorrow, drinking. Or 7, I'll say.
Sure.
Ciao.
I'll give you a bell.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye. And now the excitement begins. I mean, isn't capitalism a wonderful thing? Well, at least until they fuck it up anyway. Since the abolition of exchange controls in 1979, minimum commissions in '86. People like me can swan around spending vast amounts on foreign goods. Now, that's what I call the Big Bang. Trouble is, looks like they fucked it up completely. Today the market's crashed beyond anyone's wildest nightmares. Makes the Wall Street fiasco look like one of Lawson's blips. The Yanks have gone too. Once one lot starts to panic, they all panic. A game of dominoes ensues. Pension plans and insurance policies dissolve overnight. And then there's house prices. What a fucking farce. Now no one can afford to pay their mortgages. Mortgages on property half its price. They'll all be scrambling for cheap accommodation. Not a chance. This is repossession city. Bankruptcy becomes a way of life. You see, the stock market controls your world. So when it goes, you go with it. In fact, it could be quite amusing watching the middle class dissolve. Because I'm all right. Jack.
Where did you get that dress?
Hello, dear.
Where did you get that fucking dress?
God, you look awful. Had a bad day?
A bad day? Don't you read the fucking papers?
No, dear, I've been shopping.
Where? Where did you go shopping?
Oh, all over. Harrods, Jigsaw. You know, usual.
Christ. There's been a crash! The market's in tatters. I've lost my fucking job.
Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the new kitchen today.
Brains bitch! I'll never get myself involved with a bimbo like you!
Ungrateful bastard! Without me, you'd be nothing. A college degree in computers doesn't get you into the city, you know. You've got no class. You're nothing but a fucking Jack, stop it!
Had to be done. I mean, death is part of life. The final part, admittedly, unavoidable. Who knows? Perhaps a new beginning. I mean, she wouldn't have liked living after today. Not the way that she spends money. And what's left here is not what it was. It never can be. Oh, it's a funny feeling. Not entirely unpleasant. Quite satisfying just to shut her up, really. funny though, isn't it? Can't quite put it into words. Strange, isn't it, how they can say so much and yet mean so little in the end. Perhaps we should have stayed in the trees. I mean, language hasn't helped, has it? Really. Meaning is subjective still. Look, it's simple. We all see things differently, interpret them how we want, make up our own rights and wrongs. Well, here I am. And there she is. Was. Here's the reality. I don't have to question it. You do.
How sad. Drowning in his own greed. Money, sex, all tricks. Be like a play, really.